What's up, you guys? It's Thomas Sue coming back at you again with another YouTube video. And today I am giving you a vinyl haul. Really small. I'm pretty sure I have like 11. I've been collecting records for about like just a year now. Because I'm pretty sure I got it for Christmas 2019. I got this record player. I know it's like a suitcase one and they're bad. But at the time I was like obviously a beginner and it was just something I've been planning to get, probably an Audio Technica, one of those ones. When I wanted to get one for this Christmas, but they were sold out. So now I've got this. This is a fair suitcase. I'm pretty sure it was like $50. It was definitely under $100. And it's like in a light blue. There's speakers in it already. It's got a little aux input, and you can see here a dial knob. You can turn it on by just moving it so far, and then it's got the 3 speeds, 33, 45, and 78, depending on if it's like a single or whatever. I'd say it's a pretty good starter. I haven't really had any problems with it. Some of my records have like, not skippage, but like scratchiness, but I don't think that's because of the player. I think the record is just like that. I do notice that the needle gets pretty dirty, so I have to kind of take stuff off of it every now and then, but that might just be because it's on the floor with a bunch of carpet. I'd say I started collecting records just because it looks cool. I really love colored vinyls. That's something I realized after I started collecting them, because when I started collecting them I didn't even know that colored vinyls existed. It was kind of like a trend when I first started, but I really liked it, and I really liked the thought of like being able to play music not on my phone. So I know I probably sound like really young because there was a time when there was no phone. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the actual collection. So the first one I want to start off with is this 7-inch one, My Future by Billie Eilish. It's a picture disc. I don't feel like taking it out, but it's really pretty. I bought it when My Future dropped, and I would definitely like enjoy it. It came like 2 months after I ordered it, I think. And yeah, I got this one straight from Billie's website. Lemonade by Beyonce. This I got pretty recently. I'd say maybe like I got it December 2020. My mom and I have listened to this album since the day it dropped, and it's just kind of like a classic for me. It's like a part of my childhood. I think it's a Barnes & Noble exclusive, but it even has a little photo album, pictures corresponding with each track. Actual vinyl is yellow, like I want to say neon yellow maybe. But yeah, I got it at Barnes & Noble. Next up we have Don't Smile at Me by Billie Eilish. I actually can't tell you when I got this. But I definitely know I got it off of Amazon. And this, I'd say I started listening to Billie. This record was already out, and I never really got into the Ocean Eyes craze. It totally like went over my radar. But I can tell you it's probably like around 2017, 2018 when I started listening to her. This is my only red one. I love how opaque it is. It's got a little sleeve I actually kind of like tore, so that's bad. So here we have When We All Fall Asleep. Oh, here we have When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? I can tell you I definitely pre-ordered this. I don't remember doing it, but I definitely would have pre-ordered it right when it came out. And yeah, this is another single one. It seems like it's such a big album, you would think it's double. And on the inside we have all the lyrics. And this one is pretty unique also. It's glow in the dark, which it does glow in the dark. Obviously, glow in the dark things, like how much do they glow? But I have seen it glow in the dark before. I think it does have a bit of damage to it. I don't know if you can see right there. Another iconic album. Iconic. Next up we have Sunset Season by Conan Gray. This is actually an EP, but I did not get this when it first came out. I actually waited until I saw him in concert. I think it was like March 2019. Yeah, it must have been 2019. And I got his vinyl there. And as you can see, it's like a blue, like, what is that, cobalt blue. Very pretty. Very like aesthetic, you know, fitting his little vibe. Next up we have Kid Crow by Conan Gray. This I ordered when it first came out, so again March, but this was March 2020. At the time I wasn't that pressed, but now I'm kind of like upset that it was like bent and damaged when I got it. I don't know if you can see. Honestly, I just kind of let it go, but as you can see on the back we have the track list. On the inside, it's actually really cool. It's a clear marble. So it's got like little black streaks in it, different crows on both sides. Next up we have American Teen by Khalid. This is one of the first ones I got. I got two at this, like, for my first time, and this was one of them. Very pretty. This must have been like early 2019. I remember I got the record player, but just another iconic album, kind of like a part of my childhood. And it's a double LP. What I like about this one is it's clear. On the back here of this one, you can see he like wrote a little letter to his fans, and it really like talks about like how he came to making the album in the first place. But this is what actually made me realize that vinyls were not just black. See how it's clear, and I didn't even know it was clear when I ordered it. Altered vinyls, I guess. Oh my, there's something in here. There's something in here. Is it a sticker? I think there's been a sticker stuck in here the whole time. Oh my gosh. God, oh, it's not a sticker. Oh, it's just for the free download code. I've had this for 2 years, and I just found this. Something else to stick on my wall though. I need to flatten it out. It's all wrinkled. So this is the other one I got when I first, like my first record. Lord Pure Heroine, or I say Pure Heroine, I don't want to get into it. But an iconic album before its time, like literally 2013, making crazy music. But on the inside it's just got a little lyric, a line from Team, just yet again iconic, and a little picture of I think it's of Lord, but honestly kind of reminds me of Medusa. One vinyl, but the first slot actually has all the lyrics for each song, and then the middle it has a picture of her. And then the actual vinyl is just black, which honestly it's okay because it totally fits the album cover. There's another thing in here too. Next up we have Nat Adderley's You Baby. I honestly don't know. This is like the one that I bought that I don't know much about. I got it because I want to start like getting into jazz, and the record store, there's like a like thrift store for records and movies and cassettes and stuff like that. This was also recent. This was like in 2021. So I'd say like maybe January 2021. It's pretty good. I've only listened to it once so far, but yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. I like the jazz. I just haven't listened to it enough to give you like a in-depth review, I guess. Next up we have Process by Sampha, another one of my like childhood albums. I think I discovered Sampha from, I think, Incomplete Kisses. I remember he had like a commercial. It's like so dumb how I discovered him, but I'm so glad I did because this album is like so sentimental to me. It's got him and his mom. The back is the track list, obviously, and it's just a black vinyl, but I'm telling you, this album is so good. I guess he's comparable to like Frank Ocean. I don't know who else, but definitely give him a listen. He's really good. Underrated for sure. He like went off the face of the earth. He hasn't made music since like 2017, I think that's when it came out. Next up we have obviously Control by SZA. You already know. This is kind of like common knowledge, I guess. If you don't know about Control, then you're living your life wrong. When SZA blew up back in 2017, I obviously heard like The Weeknd and Love Galore on the radio. Just literally just a goddess. Look at this. Are you kidding me? But I never really got into it, and then I remember I tried to listen to it a few times and I just couldn't get into it, and then late September 2020 I listened to it and I just fell in love with like all of the music. And then recently I went back and listened to Z, and that's pretty good. I didn't like it as much as Control, but definitely good. And then here's the little, inside. She's got the inside iconic cover. But this is like probably my favorite in terms of color. This is my favorite one. Is this green? It's so pretty. Like I literally fell in love with this. If I could marry this, I would. But yeah, so Control by SZA, just a must-have. And then last off we have Igor by Tyler. Obviously, just have to have this. I wouldn't say I got this when it first came out, but maybe like a few months after. But I know I got this from Amazon. Basically all of them I got online. If you did not know, actually, the vinyl, all physical copies of the album have an extra song called Boyfriend on it. So if you didn't know that, that's like a cool little fun fact. And yeah, it's got this, just iconic. But yeah, it's just black, as you can see. A side, B side, Igor. I love it when like music sounds like really different and new, and it has a like great storyline that you can follow. Or these last two records, my friend actually got me for my birthday. I haven't listened to them that much. This is the Star Wars soundtrack, I think. I don't know this band, but I know it has Walking on Sunshine, so that's cool. And Spider, this is an album, a record my sister got for me, but I didn't know about it too much. So that's actually the record that's up on my wall right now. So in terms of like modern albums, I'm at 10, which is pretty good. And then 11 counting the Nat Adderley one, and then 13 counting these two. But let me tell you, if you're thinking about like starting a vinyl collection, just be aware that it's like expensive. It's not like you're just buying albums willy-nilly. You need to like save up your money. Well, let me take it back, because if you want current albums, like if you find a $20 vinyl, then you better buy it. But like usually they're like 30, but then sometimes like the SZA one was like 50. So it just kind of depends. Then obviously the actual record player, if you're just starting off, I think a suitcase is good. The actual record player can be like upwards of $100 if you want like a good quality one. Or this isn't part of the haul, but I just wanted to say like my little wish list. So the first thing on my wish list is Willow, the album Willow by Willow Smith. And I don't have to wish for it because I already ordered it, and it should be coming in with like the next 7 days. Okay guys, so literally like 2 days after I recorded this, obviously I'm really slow at editing, and guess what just came in the mail? Oh my gosh. Whoa. The back's got the track list. Oh, they're like in different fonts. I really like that. Yeah, my favorite is probably Overthinking It. Whoa. Whoa. This is going on my wall for sure. Whoa. This is so pretty. I love this so much. Just finally have it. I've been waiting for this for like weeks. This is in my collection now. This is fun. Now Tyler won't be at the back now. And then also another one that I've already ordered. Basically when Nectar came out, Nectar by Joji came out, I pre-ordered it from Joji. Then recently Urban Outfitters put up Nectar in red on their website, and I want that instead. But I don't think I can cancel the first one, the original one. So it's gonna come pretty soon. So if I don't like it, then I'll just like sell it. So be on the lookout on my Depop to buy it. Yeah, so Nectar's on my list, but I'm gonna get it either way. But I kind of want to like sell the black one and get the red one instead. But next up on my list is Isolation by Kali Uchis. Ugh. Just Kali Uchis is the queen. I heard of her in See You Again, and then I didn't really pay attention to her. But then actually Sycamore Tree, I heard Sycamore Tree, not from American Horror Story, but like from somewhere else, I can't remember. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a good song. And then I think I listened to Loner. So this must have been 2017 actually, yeah. So I listened to Loner in 2017, and then 2018 is when Isolation dropped. Definitely want that in either blue or red. I feel like red because the red will like match with her outfit and it'll contrast the blue, so I can't wait to get that. And then another thing I want is Pony by Rex Orange County. I was literally so stupid. I was so close to getting it off of Depop, but then I like was too late. But that's an album I listened to actually just like this year. Another one I want is Immunity. Hey, Immunity by Clairo. I heard about it once it came out in like 2019 and then just never listened to it. And then Sophia blew up on TikTok like October. And then that's when I went back and listened to it all the way through. And I wish I'd listened to it all the way through before because it's good music. But the thing about that is I want Immunity in beige. Like, that would be so cool if I found it in beige. And I think I have, but it's like, I want to wait till it's not so expensive. And the last one on my list right now is Exist for Love by Aurora. But basically what happened was I listened to Exist for Love right when it came out. But for some reason, I just didn't think about getting it on vinyl. Months later, I was like, that'd be cool to get this on vinyl. So I looked on her website. Turns out, like, when it came out, she had a pre-order for a 7-inch version of it. Except it was pink and in the shape of a shell. And it's like all sold out. And I just can't get it. And I'm just so mad at myself. But I'm like constantly on a quest to get that. Yeah, I think obviously there's like more that I want, but I feel like right now, since they're so expensive and I'm still kind of a beginner, I want to like just get albums that I like think have no skips on them. But yeah, I've been talking for a long time and I'm kind of tired of it. But that's really all I have. So hopefully I'll make another one of these like within the next year and I'll have like at least 10 more. But that's all I have. So thank you guys for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.